Steadily it rises.
Hey, it's ODB, the Lincoln Addict, back with another video. This is going to be a recap if you happen to see the thumbnail for YouTube. This 63 Lincoln Continental Convertible, if you happen to watch my review of this car, I talked about how much I thought it would sell for. I also reinforced what we can see here, alumni from Bring a Trailer, which means it did carry forward from a past auction. I kind of gave a little bit of feedback that you could go back to that particular auction in order to see additional photos, which was fantastic. The owner had since, he was very active. The folks that own this one, rather, showcasing a couple of videos here. And then they did move forward with providing additional photos, which was great. Some of those original photos were, of course, kind of more in the shade, so to speak. So they did go back in here, or said person did rather, and uploaded additional photos, which was fantastic. The key thing is that I always talk about this. If you're ever going to sell on Bring a Trailer, you want to make sure that you're very active in the comments. I believe there's even a way to schedule an appointment, I think is what I've seen in here. And those are great things as well, because when the owner is willing to showcase the car right in person, that's a fantastic thing. You can also see that the said person went back in here and did upload photos of the undercarriage, which I always talk about the importance of it. The good thing was there were a ton of photos prior showcasing the undercarriage, which was fantastic. But certainly, if you're looking to spend the kind of money that we knew this car was going to go for, you want to get some, current photos and things such as that to kind of get an idea. There was, I think, a little bit of discussion about the electronic fuel injection, which I had reinforced was a part of the original auction. Someone had asked, hey, was that removed? Because I didn't really see any mention of it. And of course, they reinforced it had not been removed. But that was one of the reasons why, of course, there's not a stock fuel tank, right? There's not a stock gas tank in it. There's this aluminum aftermarket, if you will. It's a Devious Customs, which Jeff sponsors my podcast. I really appreciate that. But you've got the Devious Customs kit. In that video, I had reinforced that as well. So that's a couple of additional things that I wanted to provide updates on. But here's the key thing for this video. This car sold, as you can see on the screen, for $110,000. Now, going back a couple of weeks in my memory, I did state that it was going to sell, I think either I thought it was going to hit 110 or 120. And certainly, you could potentially look at this one and go, wow, is the market softening? And I did see a comment in reference to that. I certainly do not think the market is softening. I do believe that, the color of this car, as others had pointed out, as well as, the custom interior, although it is very, very, very nice, you would spend a ton of money to repaint one of these cars the right way and do the custom interior. It just isn't going to maybe appeal to everyone. So you could look back 10 months prior and go, wow, why did it sell for over 130K? Well, you're going to potentially, if it's an auction, you're going to have two people vying for a car. One guy that might want to go 120, another guy that's like, hey, you're not going to beat me. And they kind of edge each other out until they get to just over north of 130K. This time, hey, maybe you don't have those two type of bidders and you end a little bit soft, if you will, compared to the previous number 10 months prior. The key thing is, and I'll be doing some highlights of the upcoming, auctions here as we move into 2025, is we've continued to see very, very, very strong numbers. Some of my friends, casually over the past couple of years, they'll say, oh, wow, yeah, I'm just going to wait till the market really softens and then I'll get a convertible. We've continued to see the convertible prices go up. Yes, there's discussion about, hey, should I customize a car to get more money? We have seen very, very strong prices, of course, from custom cars. Some of those are very, very, very high-end resto mods. Some of the ones that are mild customs, they may not, of course, achieve that status in terms of the overall price, but certainly these stock, or in this case, mostly stock convertible still brings in some very, very, very strong dollars. So with that being said, I'm going to wrap this one up. Let me know what you think. Was it worth 110K? What are your thoughts on the topic? Thanks so much for the support. Stay on the rise.